Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Swiss Air One live stream. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing very well. Oh yes, we're starting 2 seconds early. Welcome aboard a special airplane, which kind of scares me honestly. Look, this is the Fokker F28, not, you know, the U, but Fokker. And it's a very dangerous airplane. It's a very dangerous stream overall because we're going to fly it to a very dangerous airport. Welcome to, we're at Liverpool right now, and we're going to fly this airplane to, yes, London City. So we're going to fly this to a challenging airport and a challenging airplane, which I have no idea how to fly. We might actually crash. There is a bit of a chance there. What do you guys think? Am I gonna crash? Hello, silly. Are we gonna crash? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the F28, a Netherlandish airplane, so it was made with the use of lots of green herbs. And it's quite old. We can see that today in today's stream, you know, kind of like a time travel that we're going to do. This is probably not gonna go very well. Mind you, crash before reaching LCY. Yeah, the thing, I don't know what we're doing today. This is gonna be quite a horrible flight. Probably it's gonna suck a lot. Anyway, so this is the Fokker F28. This is the 4000 variant. We can take a look into the cockpit, which is it's old. Look at it. It's old and miserable. I have no idea what to do with this. I've got no idea what to do with any of this. This is going to be chaotic. This is going to be bad. This is going to suck. We have got our cabin right here, which has a 3x2 configuration. There's around, like, what, 80 people that can fit into this airplane. It does look quite spacious in real life, but something that kind of annoys me is there's some aesthetic indifference here. What the hell is that? Why is there a seat right in front of the galley? Can you imagine sitting here and, like, right behind you, there's the lavatory door, literally right behind you? Who designed that? What is this all about? Mind you, this is a very well-modeled airplane, the flight simulator, sadly. I mean, what is this? Can you imagine the smell? Luckily, Air India didn't ever operate this, you know, with our lavatory incident. Anyway, this is all fine. This is good. So let's go and check out the cockpit that we have here. Indeed, why is the sound level so low here on the... Why can't we hear anything? Huh? Why am I unable to hear? Why am I unable to hear the flight sim? Seems to work. At least. Somewhat. Okay. Let's see if I can hear. Flight attendant, can you hear me? Maybe it's just the flight simulator being a little bit quieter on this airplane. I mean, look at it.
Hello, Captain Schmid. It's Caroline here, the lead flight attendant. I can hear you loud and clear.
Sorry. Pile of Dutch garbage. That's insane. All right, request boarding, finally. Come on, boarding requested. Attach, pushback, tug now. Yes. Before we forget about this, I want to board crew. Why do not I hear anything? Hello? Maybe there's an issue in my sound mixer? Why can't I hear the flight simulator? Hello? Huh? The flight sim is quiet! This is not only the worst airplane, this is the worst flight simulator. Welcome back to the channel. You have just beheaded yourself and walked right into the airplane. Congratulations, woman. Okay, anyway, all is fine. It's now time to start up this airplane. Electrical power. This generator here is the true. What the hell that is? That's very true. Battery on. We cannot hear a single thing coming out of this airplane. Okay.
Cleviation donated $4.99. So, buddy, I need my patch. It's been 7 months. Frowning face emoji. Frowning face emoji. Frowning face emoji. Frowning face emoji.
Stop frowning!
Emoji. Frowning face emoji. Don't worry, I can just send annoying donations all day. I have money to blow 77777.
We're dealing with issues here. Look at those people being able to, like, spacewalk into that airplane. I'm a little bit confused, genuinely, about why we don't hear anything. This has never happened to me before. Like, this is dead. There is no way we're getting sound out of this airplane. Maybe I can switch audio source. Okay. Now? Output device? Nope. No sound. Microsoft Flight Sim, what are you doing? What is even your deal? Internal MSFS. Okay, it might be that. I mean, I can... Look. I can clearly hear the mic. Look. That works. That works. But I'm unable to hear the airplane. Unable to hear it. I cannot hear the airplane. Alright, never mind. That's all fine. Let's go ahead and turn on this plane further. Not having any sound at all doesn't make it necessarily easier. Let's see. This is probably the APU. That's the generator here. How do I turn the engine on? This, the APU engine on. That's the question. APU air start. Is that the right one? That's just letting us know about whether it's starting or not. Okay. Turn on your mic. I'm not muted. Shut up. I'm not. I know I'm not. There's no way I am. I'm not. I know I'm not. Honestly, this is not good. This is not the way I want to start the live stream. Alright, so, let's take a look. How do I turn on this APU, I wonder? So here is this. This is the test. This is the main. That doesn't do anything. On air doesn't do anything either. Shut up, silly aviation. This is not about skill issue. I'm an immensely skilled airplane pilot.
$4.99. Skill issues. Clown face emoji. Clown face emoji. Frowning face emoji. Frowning face emoji. Frowning face emoji. Clown face emoji. Frowning face emoji. Clown face emoji. Frowning 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 face emoji. 777,777,777,777,777,777,777.
Shut up!
I'm sorry, buddy. It has to happen. You're muted on stream.
I'm not! Alright, so, genuine question. How do I turn on the APU? Because I have no idea. Look, this is the start here. This is the bleed. This is the where's the APU start? This is the main. Is that the one we need? Is that the one we want? Maybe it is the switch that turns on the APU. Come on. Work. Why is that out now? Okay, that's just to flex the speed brake, the air brake right there. Come on. Well, we can't really hear we can't hear anything. Alright, we might want to actually resort to checklists now at this point before starting APU. APU main switch. Hold on. Battery voltage check. Check that too. Okay. Battery switch is on. APU extinguisher test. We don't need that. And then APU main switch. That is the one we want. A generatrice. It should be off. Reset. APU. Okay. Starting APU. APU start button. Where the hell is it? It's literally that. Why would they want to put a light bulb as a start button? What were the Netherlandish people thinking? By the way, look at this beautiful modeling here. It's very nicely done. Okay, very good. APU is turning on. That's very nice. Still cannot hear the airplane for some reason. Although clearly the Microsoft Flight Sim has sound. You can hear that. Interesting. Alright, start button is on. That is perfect. And APU's on. So let's turn on generator 3 right here. Very nice. And that powers up the cockpit. Maybe there's an issue. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's this. Settings. No. There is no hello. Can you help me? The problem is without being able to hear the airplane, that's gonna make our flight a whole lot less safe. That's gonna make our flight a whole lot less safe. I have no idea what the engines are doing. I've like visual audible feedback is. Shut up, Neutron. This is all fine. All right. Let's go. Let's try to. All right. This is fine. Can we turn on at least this here? what works on this plane? Look, APU generator is on. Very good. APU air even is on. Why cannot I get power in this airplane, I wonder? Off. There's a reason I've never flown this airplane. You can kind of tell that. Alright, we might need to actually follow checklist, otherwise we're completely lost here. Okay, before starting APU, that's good. After starting, generator 3, master radio switch, that's the one we want. It is down here. That's the way we can start up the systems, I think. Nope, it isn't. Okay, stop donating. We need to concentrate now. Electrical power check.
Cleviation donated
okay.
$4.99. I have LeBron James inside me. Woozy face emoji. 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 Fly the plane, you can do this. Frowning face emoji. 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 Smiling face emoji. 777 sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777.
Okay, let's drink some calming down water.
77 billion 777 million 777,777.
All right, so guys, we need to talk. I need to be able to fly this airplane now. Okay, so let's take a look. Accept. Let's see. Initialization page 1. Let's set up nav. Or that's not right. Flight plan 1. Copy pilot route. Select route. We don't have that. A menu. Can we just go? Okay, there you go. Load that in. All right, this is fine. Nav. Okay, there we go. We've got that going. This is the weirdest ever. What in the world is this? Okay, VNav menu. We have position, nav. Where is our departure? Let's go back to menu. I have no idea how to fly this airplane. Depart. Okay, this is fun. Oh, I've just turned on slew mode. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's check out our navigraph charts. Once again, everybody, today is a very dangerous flight, I think. Because we're going to fly this airplane from Liverpool, which hasn't got the longest runway, but that should be fine. But we're going to fly it to London City, this airplane. And you know what rhymes with London City Airport? London Shitty Airport! And what in the hell is this? Like, this whole, like, why can I hear the entire airplane? Why is there no sound? But, like, the Microsoft Flight Simulator makes sound. It's very weird. All right, let's select our departure runway. It is runway 09, so let's do that. Runway, oh, yeah, 1. No, not that. We want runway 09. Okay, enter. Yes. Yes, please. Okay. What? Huh? Runway 09? Runway 09. Enter. Okay, then we want the... This is good. Nant 1 2 Victor 4. What? Ah, that's the way to do it. 1. Why not? Why is it not letting me? 1. Okay, I'm clearly struggling here. This stream is not running in my favor, to be honest. There we go, now it's working for some reason. There we go. Okay, Nant 2 Victor. This is absolutely fine. So let's check out our flight plan. Yes, this is kind of working now for a change. So that's not bad. No, I don't want it to be off. I want you to go back. No, just keep working, airplane. Cancel. All right, perfect. Flight plan. Stop donating. I need to concentrate. We want to get off. Want to get.
Cleviation donated $4.99. Bro doesn't know how to use the FMC. Fire emoji. 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 Nervous sweat emoji. Nervous sweat emoji. Nervous sweat emoji. Fire 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 emoji. Nervous sweat emoji. Nervous sweat emoji. Fire emoji. Get better, Mr. Pilot Man. Pilot emoji. Pilot emoji. Pilot emoji. Pilot emoji. Pilot emoji.
Okay.
Pilot
Perfect.
Emoji.
This is good.
Emoji.
Stop donating now. I really need to concentrate. So here we go. So this is our departure, and this seems to work. All right, let's set up some sort of VNAV, or actually, we need to first of all initialize this plane. Why is this so different to anything else? Normal clearance? No idea what that does. Load ATC route. Return. Okay. All right. Message no. Data no. Fuel is okay. That should be fine. Fuel flow, that is all right. Tune is okay. Fuel, yeah. All right. Let's see. Tune. Com 1. We want. Now let's listen into ATIS. I apologize if the stream is starting off a little bit roughly. I'm struggling to just even turn on this plane or use the FMC actually. Let's listen into ATIS. So 124.330. Yes, com 1. Enter.
T transition level 55. Arriving
Okay.
and departing runway 27, advise on course heading, altitude,
Okay.
and if basic information service is requested.
All right.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
Let me write down.
Advise
Hold on.
initial contact. You have information Lima.
Lima.
Liverpool John Lennon Airport.
5.
Information Lima. 2020 Zulu. Wind 110 at 4.
Okay.
Cav OK.
Yeah.
Temperature 10. Dew point 2. QNH 1026. Density altitude -800 feet. Transition level 55. Arriving and departing runway 27, advise on course heading.
Okay, we will probably get a different departure anyway. This has been completely useless. All right, 1026.
Read back all runway and hold short
Okay.
instructions.
Let's go ahead and
Advise on initial
contact.
contact.
Shut
You
up.
have
Let's go ahead and
information
contact ground. 121.955.
Liverpool John Lennon Airport. Information
John
Lima.
Lennon Airport.
2020 Zulu. Wind
Didn't he blow
110
up last year, or was the other guy?
Cav OK.
Hold on. 121.955.
Dew point 2.
Okay, enter.
QNH
Can I just
1026.
enter now?
Density altitude -800 feet. Transition level 55.
Hold on.
Arriving and departing runway 27, advise on course heading, altitude.
Why is this
and
so
if
annoying?
Basic information service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short
955.
instructions.
Okay, do it.
Advise on
Enter.
initial contact.
Okay. Liverpool ground, good day. I don't know what a call sign is. Concorde 001? Yeah, that's probably a very stupid call sign for this. Anyway, this is absolutely fine. Let's look at this F28. We've finished boarding now.
Concorde 00 on Liverpool ground, roger.
Concorde 001 with information Lima, request IFR clearance to London City. Okay. All right, let's take a look. We'll probably get another departure here, to be honest, because I've kind of messed up the whole flight. Shut up, everybody. This is totally fine. Depart. We want runway 27, so we need 2 here. Okay. Hello? Anyone there? Liverpool ground. Concorde 001. Fokker F28 on the ramp with information Lima. Request IFR clearance to London City. All right.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
All right, I have a question for you. Have you guys watched the Minecraft movie? Because I kind of need to do that. Is it as good as the Lego movie? We need to kind of, that's very important stuff, to be honest. It's very important stuff.
Concorde 1. Information Lima is current. Cleared to London City via the Nant 2 Tango departure, then as filed, departure runway 27. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 118.455 squawk 6367.
Okay, clear to London City IFR, runway 27, Nant 2 Tango departure, climb 4,000 feet. Departure 118.455, squawk 6367, Concorde 1. Alright, so let's see. We need the Nant 2 Tango. This is the worst.
Concorde 1. Read back correct.
This is the worst way to enter a flight plan there, but this is fine. We've got Nant 2 Tango. Very, very good. Runway 27 is there. And let's see. I hope it didn't get rid of any other... Okay, it didn't. All is absolutely fine. We, on this screen, doesn't work, does it? Does it work? I hope it does. Why doesn't it work? Map? Oh, there we go. That is just the Microsoft Flight Simulator map, though. Or is it not? It might be. Yeah, it is. It is the Microsoft Flight Simulator included map, which is absolutely useless for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard our flight today with your friendly crew from Virtual Airline. We're heading to the vibrant city of London. My name is Caroline, and joining me today are my lovely colleagues, James, Emily, Oliver, and Sophie. Please, take your seats according to your boarding passes and ensure that your hand luggage is stowed safely in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to ask one of us. We're here to help make your flight as comfortable as possible.
Guys, we will need to
choosing to fly with us today.
Find options on how to rizz up Caroline now. Thank you for the wonderful announcement there. Very good. Let's see. Okay, all's fine. We've released the chocks.
Thank you, Captain Schmid. It's always a pleasure to welcome our passengers on board. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Yes, of course. Alright, so let's take a look. It is now about time. Oh, I didn't want that. I will now prepare for pushback. Now, the reason why we cannot hear anything is because this plane is broken. So what I can do, I think I have an emergency solution for this. Plane cabin noise ASMR. So we have, we have a little bit of white noise in the background. Otherwise, the sound's dead. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. This is the way to fix this. We've got now sound. Hey, that makes it a little bit better. Okay, all right. Let's prepare for pushback now. Yes. Come on. Okay. Come on, pull up. Oh. Okay, so it is now time. Prepare for pushback and departure. Very, very good. Liverpool ground, the Concorde 1. Request pushback and start. We are at... We are at gate 11. Alright, let's take a look.
Concorde 1, pushback and start approved. Face east.
Person's not approved, face east, Concorde 1. So we want the nose to the right, so let's do that. Yep, release parking brake. Let's do that. That has worked. Okay. And it's now time to turn on the engines, I think. I hope that works. So first of all, we need the booster pumps. I think that is good. Booster pump, like that. And it's now time to... We have APU air. That should be good.
All aircraft be advised. Information mic is now current. QNH 1027.
Okay, packs should be off, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard our flight today
All right.
with Virtual Airline.
Okay, so this should be good. Let's see if we can turn on the engine starter master and ignition.
I'm Caroline, your lead flight attendant, and joining me today are my wonderful colleagues, James,
Starter valve,
Emily,
okay.
Oliver,
Engine is starting up.
Our captain today is
Yes, and it's working.
And assisting him is First Officer.
And we're even moving.
We're flying on a Fokker F28 MK.4000.
Darling, what did you just say? Did you say the F word? I don't like that.
5 minutes. We'll be cruising at an altitude of...
All right, all's fine.
Before we take off, I'd like to take you through our safety procedures.
Okay, all's good. Let's turn on the fuel.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal
To start.
in the buckle, and and adjust it to fit
Start now. Well, that's fine. Look at that. Engine is turning on right now as we
We
speak.
recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at
Very
all
good.
times.
Engine number 2 is started up. The reason why we can't really hear the startup sound very well is because, to be honest, the plane is broken, so this is fine. Alright, all is good. We've got fuel flow coming in. We've got engine number 2 started up. Let's turn on engine number 1 as well.
Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others.
I've turned on... Oh, this is actually... I've turned it into relight ignition, which isn't probably very smart. Okay, all is fine. And the weirdest thing about this plane, by the way, is that there are 2 throttle levers for co-pilot and captain, which is pretty dumb. That is... I've never seen that before, and there's probably a reason why airliners don't have that normally. It's good. Let's see. This airplane has a gust lock, hasn't it? I wonder how to turn it off. Is it here? Gust lock on. Yes, I found it. You know, you're not seeing me crash this airliner today. There we go. This is totally fine. Alright, look at this. We've got both engines are on now. So that is good. Let's turn off the starter master, turn off the APU, because we won't need that. Let's turn on the air. Auto, I think. So, this... Yep, there we go. So we've got some beautiful bleed. I don't know why this is blinking. That is probably not that good. Let's set heading mode on. And let's set heading to 270 right here. Heading 270, which should be directly west, actually. Pretty much. That's good. Now mode selector, VOR, GS, SC, that will be interesting. Initial climb for us will be 4,000 feet. I wonder though how to set that up. I have no idea how I will be able to use the autopilot here, to be honest. Transponder is set, at least. That is good. Let's set it to on. And where the hell is the autopilot? Heading? Is that the autopilot control? It is. It looks like a toy plane. Alright. Good. So, let's see. Position, set parking brake. We will do that now. Where is the altitude? What in the toy plane is this? Why make it so colorful? Turn on the landing lights. Yeah, taxi light as well, maybe. Doesn't really matter. No one's gonna see us, to be honest. Those stupid flight sim. This is the rudder trim. This is the goofiest trim selector I've ever seen in my entire life. Congratulations. Type numbers if you're a Muppet. Type numbers where? Fuel flow. This is the course. This doesn't do anything. What does this do? Alright, I've absolutely no idea. So this... Turn on the lights here. Oh, nice. Dome light here. Okay. Very good. Turn on the strobes, although that is, you know, they turn it on the runway, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. I'm having issues here. How do I set up the altitude? Also, below this... Oh my god, this looks goofy, and this... Wow, this looks like it's... Like a... This looks very well modeled, first of all, but what is this? What in the build quality? Where the hell is the autopilot anyway? I mean, pitch command? Select pitch. This has got a very rudimentary autopilot. By the time this plane came out, planes could also land them. So, oh, there it is. Pitch down. Roll autopilot. Maybe select heading. No. What does this do? This is for the minimums. This is an absolutely confusing airplane. So that'll be good. That'll be great. ATT heading? No idea. I guess we'll hand fly this airplane all the way to London City. Liverpool ground. Concorde 1 on taxiway. Whiskey, request taxi to runway. Alright, let's take a look. This will end very badly, the stream, I feel like. like having this airplane fly.
Concorde 1, taxi to runway 27 via Whiskey, Alpha.
Taxi runway 27 via Whiskey and Alpha, Concorde 1. Okay, so that means this one. Whiskey now. Oh, we were supposed to turn around. Request via Whiskey Victor Alpha to runway 27 Concorde 1, because we've kind of pushed back the wrong way. I kind of just realized that. Alright, alright, so confirm.
Concorde 1, taxi to runway 27 via Whiskey Victor, Alpha approved.
Taxi via Whiskey Victor and Alpha, Concorde 1. Alright, so let's set flaps to 6 degrees. That will be good enough. We've got a long enough runway for any room for error. You know what, Wizz Air? You're not gonna die. Alright, let's unset the parking brake and start moving. Oh, we still have a pushback tug attached. Why is the unlocking gear? Oh, there we go. Now we can move. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna run over your pushback tug. Like, oh, I'm gonna run over you as well. I have just beheaded someone. Everybody, this is. Hello, Wizz Air. Sorry. Okay, Victor is right here, and then there's Whiskey over there. So, yeah, so this is fine. What does this do down there? Select altitude. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That works. 8,000 feet we want. All right, look at that. 8,000 feet. Goofy ass airplane. Oh my. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem is I don't have any I have no audible information about how this airplane is doing. So I might just give in full power and not even realize it. Because the sound is absolutely broken on this plane. It doesn't work at all. Might be an issue on my side, though. No idea. Okay. Are we doing engine failures today? I guess we have to at this point. Like, kind of lost it. The whole... This live stream is lost anyway. So what's the point? What's the point? Alright, there you go. Look at that. I've now turned it on. And you can now fail my engines. Which is highly realistic. Okay, guys, we are now in Taxiway Alpha, taking off a Fokker. Let's take a look at our departure. It's going to send us, very interestingly, hold on, open charts. We can probably just get this one. NAND to Victor, is that only for this? NAND to Tango we want. Right, so we're going to depart here. Oh, let's change that to NAND to Tango. We want NAND to Tango and runway 27. Right, this is exactly our route that we're going to fly. It is going to be quite crazy. Liverpool has this crazy departure. We can see we were flying off and immediately we have to turn left. Can you see that? So that's going to be very interesting. Very immediate left turn here out of the city. So I'm just hoping it works. So let's select... GS Man, GS Auto, no idea. Let's turn on Nav 1 mode. Can we arm that? This is not gonna go well, is it? Well. We can maybe enter in a help me. We don't have any information about our flight plan either because like this is not working. The map is not very useful. Alright, anyway, we're taxiing still. Alright, so all is fine. We're taxiing down Alpha. We might want to go a bit faster at this point. Good. Right, and then the autopilot, where is it? So here is roll. No, that's not going to help us. Alright, now we're taxiing at quite a substantial speed. 8,000 feet. Oh, wow, we just completely annihilated a sort of a ground truck. Doesn't matter, all is fine. We can maybe put out the speed brake here for stopping here at the holding point Alpha. Alright, all is fine. This plane doesn't have reverse thrust. This is going to be the worst flight in the world, everybody. Oh, that was close. Alright, all is fine. Concorde 1. Request frequency change to tower. Please give tower information. Or, well, tower frequency.
Concorde 1.
Stop!
Contact tower on 126.355 so long. Concorde 1. Contact tower on 126.355.
126.355, Concorde 1. Alright, let's set up the comms here. I guess here. Tune. 136.355. Enter. Very good. And then I want... Alright, let's see. 118.455. Okay, let's see. Liverpool Tower, good day, Concorde 1. That was the wrong frequency. Crash out flight sim! Liverpool Tower, good day, Concorde 1. Oh, 001, sorry, I didn't do my whole call sign. Womp womp.
Concorde 00 Liverpool Tower, roger.
Okay, Concorde 00 holding point Alpha, runway 27, ready for departure. Let's see. Let's see.
Concorde 1, runway 27, winds 100 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Give or take a runway 127, Concorde 1. Alright, let's see. Doing well. Taxiing onto runway 27. This is going to be the worst departure in the world. It's quite a tricky departure, really, and the thing is, I can't get, like, a nav autopilot to work out at all. So that's going to be very interesting. Like, this is a very... Like, the whole autopilot is very confusing. Like, we've got the flight director here, and then we've got the nav here, and then we've got altitude here, and then we've got some more autopilot controls, which is actually the whole autopilot control down there. It's weird. Like, a weirdly clustered autopilot design. I don't know what the Dutch people were thinking. Either way, all is absolutely alright. Let's see. Runway 27 identified and takeoff. We will probably need a few knots to take off. We'll just see. We'll just fly the airplane to see how it goes. Now, once again, you can't really hear a lot. That is because of the game completely, like the sound completely being broken. Okay, speed alive, 120 knots. This is a very fast accelerating airplane, 140 knots, and rotate. Rotating the Fokker. Look at that. Wonderful. That's almost a vertical takeoff right there. Very nicely done. Let's get landing gear up, positive rate, and speed check flaps up. Alright, all is okay. Let's see if I can already turn on the nav mode here. And heading mode. Autopilot on. Yeah. Good. We want 4,000 feet, not 8,000. And we need to head directly to the left, actually, right now. Is this?
Concorde 1, contact departure.
Contact departure, bye-bye. Concorde 1. Alright, we need to fly this airplane manually, and I've already gone over the limits here. So, hand flying the Fokker. Absolutely okay. Let's descend to 4,000 feet. Let's select the last digit here. Whoa! They're already helping me fly this airplane, to be honest. Okay. Liverpool departure, good day. Concorde 1, or 001 at 4,000 feet. Let's stabilize the airplane here. Okay. Looking good. Alright. This airplane is doing something. It's, I think, trying to fly itself.
Concorde 00 Liverpool departure identified. Climb flight level 190.
Climb level 190, Concorde 1. Okay, let's see. Select altitude and vertical speed. On. Does it work? Seems to not work. This is totally fine. Yeah. It doesn't really seem to work. Come on, climb more. I want you to climb to flight level 210. Alright, we're flying the... well, kind of. No idea what it's doing. I have no idea what you're doing, airplane. I want you to climb. You're not really doing this properly, are you? You're diverting from the flight plan. How do I make this work into nav? Nav 1, Nav 1 is on. Nav 2? This is a highly confusing airplane here. Autopilot is on. Roll. And it's not really climbing either, is it? It's not properly doing it, at least. It's got no auto throttle at all. It's a very manual airplane. Help me. Well, there is some autopilot flying it. It's just flying bad. It's just not properly flying. Hello? Select pitch. But that's just for the flight director, though, isn't it? Help. Beam? Beam might work. Okay. And climb now. This is the worst flight. It's climbing.
Aviation donated $4.99. So I am very disappointed and offended. I was timed out by Obama 001. Wanted to come and send my sincere apologies and one last donation. Frowning face emoji, frowning face emoji, frowning face emoji, frowning face emoji, frowning face emoji.
Alright, my friends of hatred. My friends of hatred for Dutch avionics, really. This is doing okay. Actually, we're flying. Alright, everybody. The Fokker is okay. The Fokker is doing fine. Let's set... we are already past the transition altitude, so let's set the barrow to 1013 in this highly confusing airplane. But it's flying, and we're still alive, everybody. So yes, everybody. There we go. Look at that. And airplane is now turning right, following the flight plan quite diligently. Alright. So, my friends of Dutch avionics and confusion, really. We kind of want to send more. Yeah, it's able to do that. Apparently. Come on, send more. Yes, I have now mastered.
Concord 1, contact London Control on 133.6.
132.6. Bye bye, Concord 1. Oh! Oh! No! Don't let me do that. Don't do that.
Cleviation donated $20. Both engines dead. This is because I was timed out and that I haven't gotten my batch.
Okay, approach, departure, we're gonna stay with you. Mayday, 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 Concord 1, we've lost both engines. We will return and do a landing runway 27. Alright, autopilot, I want you to shut up now. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Okay, autopilot is off.
Concord 1, roger, mayday received. Cleared to land runway 27, winds 100 at 3, QNH 1026. Advised when established on final.
We'll call Concord 1. Oh, what is this view? I can't even see anything! Can you please notify the passengers? We've lost both engines. We're going to return for landing. Please assume brace position. Okay. Situation report. We've lost both engines on the Fokker.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Caroline.
Can we see? Put a landing gear down.
A technical issue crew, and as a precaution, we will be returning to Liverpool John Lennon Airport.
Landing gear won't come down. We need to use the alternate gear extension.
Cabin crew. We ask that you assume the brace position as we prepare for landing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Which slows our airplane down, but we need to do that, otherwise I won't be able to oh, fuck. Actually, it might be smarter to just try to aim for Manchester. This is not going to work very well. This is a very poor glider, this airplane.
Concorde 1, please expedite your climb to flight level 190.
Fuck you. Sorry, no. Concorde 1, unable. We are in a Mayday situation. We're going to lose it. We're died.
Concorde 1, this is a warning. If you don't keep it professional, your account will be terminated automatically for violating the terms of service. Your account has been auto-muted from multiplayer. You can manage this from your pilot portal.
Concorde 1, we've lost it. We can't return back to the airport.
Concorde 1, roger, Mayday received. Clear to land the nearest suitable airfield. Winds 100 at 3, QNH 1026. Advise if further assistance is needed.
We will try to aim for highway, Concorde 1. Or is that a railroad? That is a railroad, isn't it? That's just a railroad. That's not helpful. Okay,
Concorde 1, roger, Mayday received. Attempt landing on the nearest suitable highway if unable to reach an airfield. Winds 100 at 3, QNH 1026. Advise if further assistance is needed.
Okay, we'll need to aim for a field. Alright. Let's aim. There's a green field over there. Honestly, this is not
Concorde
good.
1, contact London Control on 133.6.
Highly unable. I've got no...
Concorde 1, understood. Maintain current heading and altitude as needed. Advise if further assistance is required.
Alright, let's slam her down.
Aviation donated $4.99. Will I see you at Sexpo in June, my glorious king?
Yeah. Alright. So, by the way, I don't know what to do. So I think I'm gonna try to do is turn on the recycle the engine, just turn the engines back on, and then we will continue our flighting because I kind of want to go to London City with this airplane. Okay, I did apply brakes, but the problem is problems with applying brakes is that it doesn't work when the engines are off. So that kind of didn't work, to be honest. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is try this again. So, engine is turned on. Let's turn on generator number 3. This is good. APU's on. Let's see. We should be able to just turn on the engines right here. So, starter master 2, starter valve is on. So what I'm doing now is turning on the engines. Yes, situation report. Someone failed my engines here. So, that didn't quite work. We lost the engines, but this is fine. This is alright. We're just gonna respawn into the air and continue our flight as if nothing happened. Okay, is that a deal? So let's do that. Engine number 2 is turning on. Let's turn on fuel for that. Yeah, we're gonna slew up into the air and just continue our flight to London City. That's generally what we're gonna do. So this is fine. Okay, let's see. Starter valve is off for this one. Dude, I need to like get a controller to just do the views, to be honest. All right, there we go. Let's turn on engine number 1 as well. Right there. Very good. Yeah, engine number 1 turning on 2. I apologize. Yeah, by the way, yes, the sound design, if you're new here, the sound is absolutely broken. So that's what kind of happened. Alright, either way, I hope the landing gear works. Alright, so let's get the speed brake back in, which is going to work in a jiff. Hold on. All's fine. Let's turn on engine number 1 fully. Yeah, that is doing fine. Okay, I will. Shut up.
Donated €2.
I will.
Swiss flight to Mannheim, or bad things will happen.
Stop threatening me! This has been my worst flight in the world. We died. Okay. This is good. We have now our engines all on. All which we need. There we go. Let's turn off the APU. Let's recycle this. And we should have flight control now. We do have flight control. Let's put the flaps to 0. Let's go ahead and close the speed brake now and just spawn back into midair to around about... this altitude. Alright, all's fine.
Captain Schmidt, this is Caroline.
Roger.
We have a situation in the cabin. A passenger has fainted, likely due to low blood sugar.
Likely due to crash!
Skipped a meal before boarding. We're currently attending to them and have administered some glucose tablets. I'll keep you updated on their condition.
Conquer 1, we have resolved our emergency issue. We are now continuing...
OMG. Cleviation donated $20. Both engines dead. You're not making it to London City.
Concorde 1, roger. Continuous file to EGLC. Maintain current heading and altitude. Advise if further assistance is needed.
Alright, situation report. We lost both engines again. They're watching for the first time. This is not usually how streams work. Okay, we need to find a place to land here. I'm going to try to identify... There's not a big dual carriageway.
Mr. Vice donated $5.
Yeah.
Remember me, little bro, from couple streams ago.
Alright, so there's the little town. I'm trying to find a dual carriageway highway to land properly this time around, which is probably not possible. This is really bad of a live stream. You guys are kind of pissing me off now at this point. I should turn this off again where you can donate to fail my engines. It's not necessarily good for my live stream. There's just like small roads here with roundabouts. Alright, I can see a strip in front of me, and we're going to try to land down there. Okay, the problem is I have no idea about the glide profile on this plane. But can you see this? There is a proper road there. Let's go ahead and try to put the landing gear. Stop crossing your arms, Linda. As if this is like a bad flighting going on here. This is a very poor glider, though. I do admit. Alright, so... let's do this again. Another emergency landing. We've got a emergency landing strip over there, and I'm going to try to land down there. But with the landing gear up, this airplane are the aerodynamics of a tank. What the hell? Just drops like a stone to the ground. We're at a very high vertical speed now. We will probably not even be able to make it to the strip that we can see right in front of us. This thing glides horribly. No wonder so many of these crashed. Alright. Can you please do another passenger announcement? We're going to land on a highway now. Emergency landing. Please tell all the passengers to brace. Okay.
Concorde 1, contact London Control on 133.6.
Not really possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caroline, your lead flight attendant. We have an emergency situation and will be making an emergency landing on a highway. Please remain calm and follow the instructions of the cabin crew. We ask that you assume the brace position immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
Do you think we'll be able to do it? Alright, here it is. The highway.
Captain Schmidt, I believe we can manage it. We're all prepared here in the cabin and ready to assist in any way needed. Let's keep calm and execute our training. Please let me know if there's anything specific you need from us.
Alright, nose wheel steering is gonna really have to work here. Alright, let's flow with the traffic. Alright, fine. All's good. There we go. That was a properly done emergency landing. Well, in real life that wouldn't have gone too well. Now, at least, we've kind of turned into a wrong way driver. Alright, I'm gonna give you one last chance. I think if I just turned this airplane on this way, if I were to just go slew mode here and try to do this again without any trouble, like that, there we go. I think it's gonna be able to. The engines are on now? No, they're not. Oh god. Okay. Now we're in trouble.
Concorde 1, confirm your last transmission. Are you requesting vectors or assistance? Concorde 1, affirmative. Continue as filed to EGLC. Maintain current heading and altitude.
Not unable. Jesus! Aw, come on. This is the worst. This is the worst. I'm just trying to have a normal flight. And this is exhausting, isn't it? Let's try to relight those stupid engines now. Oh, nothing works. This is the worst stream. I'm gonna go to bed crying. This doesn't even work at all anymore. Now, start. Start the engine. I can't start the damn engine now.
Concorde 1, contact London Control on 133.6.
Plane is broken now. Alright. It's not good. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. I can't do this anymore. Tomorrow I'll be back and do actually a proper live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.